If you live along the water and feel like you've seen an uptick in flooding, you may be right. Candace, you spoke with some people who live along rivers in the state line, and you said flooding is always on their minds.
Yeah, that's right. The impacts of heavy rain and flooding have been significant for those here in northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin recently, from flooded farm fields to flooded homes. I spoke to two residents who live along the Rock and Pecatonica rivers and say the river just isn't what it used to be and are concerned flooding this upcoming spring could be just as bad as last spring.
And it's too bad, you know, that we can't enjoy the river like we should be able to enjoy it, you know, because of the heights.
Heavy rain and flooding have become all too common for many across the state line. Frustrations have grown over the past year as those who live along the Rock and Pecatonica rivers experienced some of the worst flooding they've seen in years. Kathy Miller has lived along the Rock River since 1998.
It's flooded 10 times to the point where I had to park down the street 3 to 4 blocks down and wade through the water to get to my car. The longest time I've been out, not being able to get out of the house without walking through water is 13 days.
In 2008, record flooding forced her to rebuild her home.
The foundation was crumbling because of the flooding, the pressure of the water, everything else. So we just decided to rebuild.
While the river will always change, one constant has been the increase in stream flow, or amount of water flowing through the river.
When you first, moved in, how far down the seawall would you say?
Actually, you could see the bottom of the river and probably 2-3 feet out from the seawall. And it was that way for a long time until the last couple of 3 years, you know, and I don't think I've seen the bottom of the river for quite some time.
Senior service hydrologist Scott Lincoln with the Chicago National Weather Service says the amount of water in the river has significantly gone up since the 1950s.
In 1950s and 1960s, it was about 3,600 cubic feet a second. But now that's increased to 6,300, and it's a 75% increase. So the river is being given more water to pass that point at Rockton than it used to, which is why the stages are higher.
Rainfall across the river basin in south central Wisconsin is one of the biggest factors to the increasing stream flow.
The precipitation there has increased from about 31 inches per year to 37 inches per year. It's a 20% increase in precipitation, and that's really the main driver why we're seeing the increases in flow.
Since 2010, the Rock River at Latham Park has reached major flood stage once, moderate flood stage 7 times, minor flood stage 9 times, and above bank full 17 times. The last decade to come close to that was the 1970s. For Jean Lanefeld, the frustration is just the same.
I'm totally losing property.
She's only lived in her home along the Pecatonica River in Harrison for a little over 4 years, but has noticed the river changing.
I mean, 2015, it wasn't that bad. We could, mow and be down there fishing and stuff. But ever since like 2016, the summer, 2017, 2018, it's gotten horrible. The trees are in the water. Instead of having land there, it's gone.
A gap in the river data measured at Sherland doesn't allow us an accurate look at how the river has been changing at that point. But in Freeport, the stream flow on the Peck has gone up from the early 1900s, when 750 cubic feet per second were flowing through, to now a little over 2,000 cubic feet per second. That increase having a major impact stretching along the river.
I've lost about a good 10 feet of shoreline between the tree, the huge tree, and the bridge.
The amount of rainfall over Freeport has also increased since the late 1940s, with 2019 now having the highest accumulated amount of precipitation on record. So what does this mean going into the winter and spring months?
The high soil moisture levels, the high river levels this late in the fall obviously is enough reason to say that the flood risk next spring is at least above average, but it's not certain yet. So, it's certainly something we're going to watch.
Now those spring flood outlooks, those will be released on February 13th, the 27th, and March 12th. Then we'll have a better idea if we could see flooding like we did just this previous spring when we had heavy rainfall, a rapid snowmelt, and then all of that went to the river. I did want to say, Scott Lincoln did tell me that the stream flow at Rockton is likely to break the previous record from 2008. So we've had a lot of water come through in just a short amount of time. Now tomorrow night on Fox 39 at 9, I look at a study two NIU professors did highlighting increasing heavy rainfall across Illinois, and if that is a result of a warming climate.
Well, I look forward to seeing that. I'm sure everyone else does too. That was very interesting info with the data going back decades like that and just watching it slowly go up.
Exactly, and the impacts. You know, you don't think about it and it takes years for it to happen, but now we're starting to see that take place.
All right, thanks, Candace.